For 10,000 years, the Imperium has endured through a delicate balance. Now, the rising stars of House Lykos may have the key to ultimate power.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for session 9 of Apostates of Dune, our Dune Adventures in the Imperium actual play here on the Happy Jacks RPG Network. Find all the sessions of this game, visit happyjacks.org/apostates of Dune. And to find all of the shows on the Happy Jacks Network, visit happyjacks.org. My name is Adam. I use they, them pronouns, and I am the game master for this particular actual play. And I have evil thoughts.
You have evil that hoe over theirs?
What?
Joey has to leave, actually.
Okay.
Thought.
Yeah.
My God.
Go on
followed
the
you.
internet.
The internet is a dark and dangerous place. It terrifies me. I have a content warning for you. We have a lot of violence, including murder and outright assassination, and also character assassination, mental assassination. There is a lot of mental trauma, emotional trauma, mental manipulations, things like gaslighting, and other things like that. So if any of those things are sensitive topics for you, you might not want to join us. We've already done some pretty terrible things. So if you're coming back after listening to the previous 8 episodes, it's just more of the same. I'm going to do awful, awful things to these wonderful 4 people. And they're going to thank me for it. We do.
Yeah.
We do use safety tools here on Happy Jacks, and we hope you do too. It's very important so that we can do horrible things to each other in the game and also have a fun time and make sure everyone's feeling safe. So let's introduce these 4 wonderful people. Let's start over here.
Hi, everybody. I'm CADave. I use he, him pronouns along with my character Iser Nasoh, also a he, him. Yeah. There's so much that he's worried about.
Yeah.
That's my whole drive home.
Uh-huh.
Like every time we wrap up the game, I just get in the car and I go, okay, we have that problem, we have that problem. Okay, can I get anybody to help with that problem? I don't know, maybe.
That's just going around the table and being on the characters.
Yeah.
That's before I get to the NPCs.
Yeah. Hank.
All right, I'm Michelle. I have she, her pronouns, and I am playing Pyrrha, also she, her. And we are just trying to navigate life as a young genius. And we, the royal we.
Yes.
No.
You and Pyrrha. Yeah.
Me and Pyrrha. And Pyrrha is just trying to figure out not only family politics, but also how not to get killed in the politics of the outside world.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kai. I use he, they, and she pronouns, and I am back playing Helenus Lykos, who is another of House Lykos, and he is a Swordmaster of Ginas. He's also turbo haunted by what's going on around him right now. And he is also the twin of
Oh, we're just going straight to me.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joey. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Cassandra Lykos, who uses she, her pronouns. And she is your friendly neighborhood Easter mascot Italian stereotype bunny Gesserit.
No. There's not even a door over here.
No.
I'm going.
No.
Oh no. I forget this time of year you become more powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
The closer we get to Pride Month, baby. But yeah, that's my whole bag. I am a sister of the Bene Gesserit, who the family thinks is up to something. I can't imagine why.
What could
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
yeah. So previously on Apostates of Dune, our 4 protagonists ended up mostly separated, pursuing different agendas and learning what they could. Iser was introduced to Count Hasimir Fenring at the Imperial Palace, whom agreed to provide a Sardaukar guard for the House Lykos family arrival, and in exchange for an unspecified favor, which would have to be done sometime in the future. Pyrrha spent some time training and learning how to fight a little better, defend herself from learning from Aunt Isabel. Helenus recovered physically, but side is still bleeding as well as heart, and had some nice conversations with Dr. Abram, and also tried to play a little verbal jousting with Revis.
Failed miserably.
Failed. Learned nothing. Gave away some stuff, probably.
He's not a good liar. That's her job.
Yeah. And Cassandra lied. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, no, you didn't.
She was actually really honest.
I know,
about
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, Cassandra was actually very honest, very upfront and genuine. But everything was heard incorrectly, leading Pyrrha to overhear a snippet of conversation that made her think that maybe Cassandra is not 100% loyal to the family. And then separately, Pyrrha, as well as Helenus and Cassandra, did some research, primarily about Golas, but also about the Canley that happened. They discovered that that Atac was assigned to a distant heir of the Mycetti house, young Cordero Virk, who was on Kaitane at the time of his assassination, and his bodyguard Atac was killed in that operation. And then discovered that the person who oversaw all of the assassinations was none other than Helenus's childhood friend, closest cousin, Panavik. And then Iser was informed by Panavik that 2 different instances of these super secret Canley files had been accessed, and Iser realized that with pride and despair,
Pride, despair.
that it could be none other than Pyrrha and Cassandra who had bypassed your encryption. So
One does not surprise me.
yeah,
One surprises.
yeah.
It's not my fault. It was a Unix system. I know this.
God.
You're the surprise.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's smart enough to get through whatever.
Yeah.
That was a
Oh, well.
backhanded compliment
That was
there.
a front-handed
Okay, got all our silly shaken out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably not, but I'll keep
Yeah,
it
probably.
together.
Yeah. We'll do what we can. We'll do our best as always. Winds howl and sands swip across the dunes, blackening our sight as they slip through the hourglass. Then there is darkness. The voice calls out to us from the past and the future. A process cannot be understood by stopping it. Understanding must move with the flow of the process, must join it and flow with it. And then there is light. The light is blinding as the car door is opened for you on the reception area where the family yacht is landing. We've seen way above in the orbit of Kitane. We've seen the Highliner appear out of nowhere, slipping through the folded space as the one of the first ships out is the very sleek and massive family yacht, the flagship yacht of House Lykos. And we see it swoop down into the atmosphere and then come to a landing on the landing pad where you all wait for it. As you step out of the car, waiting for the yacht to land, you are surrounded by a squad of the Emperor's Sardaukar guards. Iser, you see Chatterjee, Kian Chatterjee, is the aide and to Count Fenring and the contact that set you up with him. You see her kind of over on the sidelines, keeping an eye on everything, back by the Sardaukar's transport. But the Sardaukar put themselves in formation around where all of you are waiting, and it's a little intimidating. They are wearing their full armor. This sort of it's fairly sleek, but they have these sort of domed helmets that are sort of a polished, like a burnished brass, reflective. So you can only see your reflection in these sort of curved, smoothed masks that they wear over their heads. Their uniforms are white and gray, and with blue, with flashes of the Imperial blue, and they come up right around your car, and one of them opens, they all stand in formation as the driver gets out and opens up the door for the four of you, as well as Isabel and Iphigenia and Panavic to step out.
Did Iser tell us that this was happening?
Oh man, the moment that Helenus catches eyes.
I think I did say something. Didn't I say something that was like, "Don't be afraid"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fear is not the word that I would describe Helenus's reaction.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like not just a cat that's been doused in water, but electrocuted water. He is, when I say he's on edge, that is like the biggest understatement. The moment that he sees any presence of them, I think he leans over to Cassandra. What are they doing here?
Calm yourself. Deep breaths. As she's saying that to Helenus, as she's trying to pick out. Is it easy to see who the squad leader is of this?
Yes. There is one who has a clear rank insignia that is higher than the others.
I immediately, as I'm talking to Helenus, Cassandra immediately starts like sizing him up to get into his like biometric rhythms, and so it'll be easier for her to manipulate him with the voice
Oh, okay.
if she needs to, if things go sideways.
Interesting. Okay.
Twins are normal.
Very, very bold of you. All right. I'm going to have you roll about this. I want you to do an understand roll.
Okay.
Can I help?
Yes. Yeah, you can help.
Great.
Wonder twin power.
Right. And this is going to be a difficulty. I would say it's already a difficulty 3. I'm going to spend a point of threat to make it a difficulty 4.
Damn.
But
All right.
your hyper awareness definitely comes into play.
Great. I would like to spend.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you. So I want to get momentum flowing more. So I'm starting you all out at half momentum. So 3
sick.
of your 6 possible
That
tokens available at the start. So,
And
yeah.
I think I'm mistaken. I think I told Panevic not to be afraid.
I was gonna say, I don't think you
yeah.
specifically
Yeah.
told Helenus
Yeah, yeah.
anything that
Yeah.
he would understand that this is
Yeah.
why there's Sardaukar here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to use a point of determination to invoke my statement.
Okay.
Because I think I'm going to use power.
Okay.
And my statement just works too well in this case. She who turns the head points the blade.
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. That. Yeah.
So using that turns one aura into a 1, right?
Okay. Yes.
So that's 2.
Which gives you 2 successes. So you just need 2 more.
For the assist,
Yeah.
this is understand. Can it be battle? Discipline?
For you, I will let you roll battle. Yeah.
I'm like, this is.
Yeah.
I know these people.
Yeah, yeah.
I think about them in my sleep.
Yeah. I think we'll sort of frame this as you have had conversations about what you've learned about the Sardaukar and other special forces too.
Sure.
Like this is the kind of thing that you've talked to Cassandra about.
Well, also the Swordmasters of Ginas
Yeah.
particularly dislike them.
Uh-huh.
And so
Yes.
there's definitely some, like, we're going to train you on specifically how to identify your enemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So I think you've shared a lot of that with
Yes.
with Cassandra.
and I will call this duty.
Yeah, I think that works.
That is a meet to beat. That is a 14.
And that's another one
Okay.
from me.
Okay. So 4 successes total? Or-
Yes, unless you let me count danger sense. In which case, that's 5.
Um,
No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's not under my understand. Never mind.
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, and it wouldn't really anyway. At least not right now.
Yet.
Yet. At the moment, I will give you for free
Mhm.
that at the moment your danger sense is not going off. I mean, there is that general background noise of, oh my God, we've been in danger since I returned, or since we hit the moon. But at this moment, it is just background level noise. It is nothing acute in your danger sense is going off right now.
Then yes, that is 4 successes.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a temporary asset of commander's ear. You've got the commander's ear. It's still going to be a test, but this test will actually allow you to do that. Whereas normally, like Sardaukar, pretty well trained to resist the voice. So normally it might not even be possible, but you've got some leg up on this. So we see the yacht land. The gangplank comes out, and there is just sort of this grand procession, is about all we can say, of the Viscount and Viscountess descending from the yacht. They're not even going directly into the car that could land on the landing pad on the yacht. They're making a show of this, and in addition to Count Zaid and Countess Kaimora, there is also just right behind them is Caleb, their paramour, the third in their throuple, and as well as Delphina is there, and your older brother Narcissus, who is now the heir apparent, and
No Teo.
no Teo. Yeah, Teo is not there. Neither of your younger siblings are there. So
Really smart.
yeah, so
All three of them can stay.
keep some in
And
tune.
Aunt Shea is there as well?
Yes, Aunt Shea is also there, walking next to Caleb, behind the official, the blood members of the family. So, Countess Kaimora is dressed in all black, of course, with just this absolute beautiful full skirt and a dark jacket with you can tell, you all know that there are Lydolian lilies embroidered across the entire jacket that matches the skirt. It's just these lush mourning fabrics that none of you are surprised about. Your father is dressed in one of his nicest suits with an asymmetrical cut and just a hip-length jacket that just kind of shows that asymmetrical flair that he has. The rest of the family also all dressed in black. Delphina is somewhat simply, but still, as she's as lush as expected, but she has never had the same level of style as most of the rest of you, and then Narcissus, who for a long time now has been, and this is our first time seeing Narcissus, that for a long time now, Narcissus has kind of been the casual, relaxed sibling, and not relaxed in that arrogant way that Odysseus was, but relaxed in that I don't have to be that important. I just want to be useful kind of personality that he has. His hair is kind of dark and like medium length, tight curls, and he's always been in pretty fit shape, but he looks like he's barely eaten for days, and you all can tell, knowing him pretty intimately, like being around him, having been around him every day for a long time, like that's not like him. And he is holding himself regally, but he is clearly not at his full capacity, it seems. Caleb seems unbothered by everything. He's keeping a straight face, he's not smiling or laughing or anything, but he does not seem to be, he's not making the same show of sadness that your parents are. And they come down and walk up to you.
You mentioned that there was a show of sadness. Is it obvious to us that is a show of sadness, or is there legitimate remorse?
You know what? I'm gonna let all of you do an understand roll. And yeah.
Duty or
yeah, duty works. If that, I think power or truth is could work as well.
I think truth for
probably
this one
true.
for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do duty.
trying to figure out like what is their real purpose, or what is their
Does my etiquette focus help me?
yes.
Okay.
This is so funny. I think this is right.
2. Ooh, okay. This is gonna get you guys some momentum too.
I did roll a natural
3.
20 if you
Ooh.
want to do something about that, Adam. I
Great.
think this is the right moment for this.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna spend a threat to buy that
Yeah,
20.
that's for
and
you.
You got
This
2
feels
as
right.
well. Okay. All right. You guys got 6 momentum built
Oh,
up here.
damn.
So
All right.
um
We may need that depending on what's about to happen.
Right?
I
yeah.
love rolling poorly, just for Adam as a treat.
Yeah, yeah.
Who needs threat when I just roll that?
That's right. It's fun for me. So but did you get any successes?
I only rolled
You-
one die.
Oh, yeah, roll a second die.
No.
No, okay. All right. Okay. So I think Helenus, you're probably so on edge from the Sardaukar, as well as like all of the crazy thoughts running through your head.
He was just locked in a car with Panavic. He is not
Yeah.
normal right now.
Yeah. And this is bad for you.
He's coming. So the funny thing is, he's dressed immaculately.
Yeah.
Like he learned a lot of things from his family, but for whatever reason, the lesson that stuck from his mother is dress well.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you have entirely left logic at the door, he can get up and get dressed like
Yeah.
a supermodel.
Yeah.
He's literally wearing like 5 layers of kimono that start at black and as they get further in become Lidolian blue. He looks glorious.
Yes.
But you would never. Thankfully, he's very composed as a person. But like Cassandra would probably see that he is like vibrating in place.
Oh no,
Yeah.
she has a hand on
Yeah.
the entire drive there. Hand on his hand, making sure that she is sitting on the side of him so that she can put her hand on his sword hand.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Correct.
Just to make sure.
Just to make
Your
sure.
dominant sword hand. We know
Yeah.
you can probably use both, but like,
Yeah.
just
I have news for you. I'm not left-handed either. Yeah. The rest of you, so you know your mother and father pretty well. You know the Count and Countess pretty well. And I think you see that there is some legitimate sadness and pain in their faces. But it is absolutely played up. So you recognize there's some sincerity to it, but there is also a very important show that's being put on, not for the 4 of you and the rest of the family, but for everybody else watching. There's a display going on that is more than the legitimate sadness that you see in their eyes, and it would be really easy, knowing that they're putting on a display. It'd be really easy to dismiss and assume that they're just going through the motions, but you can also tell from the look in their eyes that no, they are. This is very sad. They are hurt by this, but they also have to play up the political advantages from being in this situation.
I think I see Narcissus and how he hasn't eaten.
Yeah.
And how he's lower key.
Mm-hmm.
And being on the dock
Yeah.
and recollecting what happened and thinking about my niece and nephews and
Yeah.
whatever. I just like, I'm not blubbering or anything, but you can just see me start,
Yeah.
crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm in all black, so it won't stain.
Right.
Probably
Right.
do the wrong kind of eye makeup.
Yeah. Do you think maybe there's been a little bit of a bond between you and Narcissus? Like you're
I think I have, like, maybe a little bit. I probably am not as close to him as I am to Teo.
yeah.
But I'm definitely closer to him than I was Odysseus.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Odie was Odie.
Right. Yeah.
And not that I didn't love Odie and I don't, think it's tragic that he died, but I'm more sorry for his kids and
Yeah. Yeah.
his wife I was indifferent to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but Narcissus, I think I'm probably a little closer to.
Yeah.
Like I know him a little better.
Okay. Yeah, and Narcissus's role in the family has been for a while to basically be the I can't remember what it's called, but the arbiter of, like, when subjects of the house had disputes or complaints or issues that needed to be solved. Narcissus is the one who sees the public,
Yeah,
right,
take
and
care of
who deals with the public. And so he's known to be very calm, very rational, very kind and compassionate. So he's pretty beloved, honestly. People really see him as like the people really see him as like the purest version of your father's popularity. Yeah.
I think part of the complication, just Helenus, when he was young, had a wild ass temper. And I don't think that reputation ever fully went away. Even as he went to train as a Swordmaster of Genos, and he's come back and he's been very, like, serene and almost austere as a person.
Yeah.
And the wildfire occurring inside of him is, I think, a little bit more obvious, despite all of his training and everything. And any perception of that rage, I think, is blown even further out of proportion, because when he was a teenager, he was a hot-headed kid who... There's a reason they gave him a sword and sent him to go train under Ina.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Do something with it.
Yes, please go over there.
Yeah. Cassandra, as they're descending down the gangplank, you notice Aunt Shaya's hands at her side, and she gives you the hand signal, the hand signing, and says, and basically asks, are the Sardaukar here to protect us or take us? Basically.
They were unknown to me.
She signs Iser.
I certainly hope so. And I do kind of give like I don't know what the signal would be, but that I've taken the measure of the captain. Like, I'm in place should we need it.
She says, she signs back, good, but don't underestimate them. And they all coalesce around you or come up to you, and just go through the formalities of embracing everybody. Once they finished with the family, Kaimora very specifically embraces Iser and says, "The Sardaukar you're doing."
Yes, my countess. I felt a show of unified security with the Imperium would be a better plan.
Very well done. I think it's an excellent move on multiple levels. Impressive as always, my friend. And I think there's 2 cars now. If you guys want to split up, and
The real question is, which car is safe?
yeah.
Whichever car CADave is not in.
But what if that's the same car as your mom?
That's fine. That's a danger I understand, and
Okay.
I've been thinking about. CADave is fresh as of this morning.
Yeah.
That is not something that he has dealt with very well.
Yeah.
He does not trust many people.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna just I'm just gonna do a roll here real quick.
I'm gonna roll for chaos.
What is your what is your truth and discipline?
My discipline is a 6. My truth is a 4.
Okay.
Don't care
Alright.
about the truth.
50-50 chance.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't.
Clearly.
Okay. All right. So I think as everybody is being loaded into the cars, Panavik, just like he's about to get in the car and he just kind of grabs your shoulder as though he's going to like bring you in the car with him.
Okay.
Would you like an assist?
I mean, you would see him like as close as full body wince as humanly possible without obviously overtly full body wincing.
Yeah, I'm going to come up on the other side of Helenus.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who else is going to be in that car? Where are mom and dad? Where's auntie? Like, what's the...
So the sure thing is that I think what the plan is, mom, dad, Caleb, your aunts, and Iser will be in one car. And I think it's kind of being planned as though the kids
Table.
kids table will be in another car.
Gotcha.
I am going to make the suggestion to Daddy that perhaps it would be more prudent to have Iser go with us for protection. Panavik can easily take care of you all. Please. He's been such a help.
Give me a roll. Communicate.
I also want someone else to be in that car too. I want to see what's happening with cars from a
I will tell you, and I will. Actually, you know what, Iser.
Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to also give me a communicate roll,
All right.
and whichever one of you gets more successes will decide who goes in which car.
Oh, man.
It may be the same.
Yeah.
You may make the same choices, but
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna do communicate in duty because I'm doing this in duty to Helenus.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good move. I like it. I think I'm going to do communicate in power.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Does my charm focus come into play here?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Because it is ultimately Daddy who makes the decision.
Also, probably where you learned all this charm.
Right.
Yeah.
So that is going to be one success, unless that's a 15. That's 16. So that's one success.
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So you're able to overhear this, Cassandra's request, and Zaid kind of gives an eye over to you and kind of looks to you to validate if you think this is okay and he should go with that, or
I think I have a third suggestion
okay.
of put the Viscount and Viscountess with the rest of the family
Mm-hmm.
in a car, except keep the aunts
Mm-hmm.
with me in
Okay.
the other car. The
Yeah.
the
Isabella,
yes,
Isabella,
Isabella,
Iffy,
All three of them.
yeah,
And
Shia and
and,
Pina,
and Cassandra.
Oh.
Oh, and Cassandra. Oh,
This is
okay.
a terrible idea.
Oh no.
I
love it.
Yeah.
Mainly because I want to try and keep an eye on what the Bene Gesserit part of the family's doing.
Got it. Okay. All right.
Mm.
Okay.
Great.
And I'm gonna say because Cassandra, because you got one request, Panevic is gonna be there with you too.
Okay.
So
That's perfectly reasonable.
yeah, yeah. So
I can protect the family. I'm a Swordmaster of Gina.
Okay, so car one, we got Iser, 3 aunts, Cassandra, Panevic, and then car two, we got Helenus, Pyrrha, mom and dad.
They're writing down who's in which car.
Yeah, I'm
This
so
is not
afraid
Yeah.
we're
good.
doomed. You and I, we're in trouble.
Narcissus.
We're in
I
big
mean,
trouble.
if the worst happens, I'm suddenly the heir. So
I don't know if you've noticed, Swordmasters of Ginos are very
They
hard to
left
kill.
Teo back
Yeah.
home.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's
yeah.
not.
He's not an
officially-
heir. Yeah, yeah. He's not officially in the
Linus
line of
Linus.
But
succession.
if we
Yeah.
go, at least Delfino will be. Or
That's an interesting question. What about
Yeah.
the younger kids that haven't sworn to an order?
So they're back at home.
No, I know, but would
but-
they be higher in the family? Like, I'm. This is
Oh.
a world question.
Technically, the Swordmasters of Ginos don't have a collective oath.
Ah,
So
Yeah.
technically, Helenus would be.
Yeah.
right. But if your car were to have a mysterious problem
Yeah.
and disappear forever,
Yeah. 'Cause-
then it's
Yeah.
the kids versus Cassandra.
'cause,
I don't
yeah.
know how that works.
So there's so in a lot of the Imperium, it is still restricted to oldest male child. However, House Lykos is very much bucks that tradition and vocally speaks out against it.
Exactly.
And so technically, if something happened to the car with mom, dad, Helenus, and Narcissus and Delphina in it, Cassandra would still be the heir, even though she's sworn to the Bene Gesserit.
Very good.
So-
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
there's something I can do.
Don't do it. As all of that is happening,
So help me if you whisper anything to the sergeant.
oh God,
And I'm gonna say Caleb goes with the family.
yes.
Yeah.
As that is all, as the
Yeah.
divvying is occurring, Helenus feigns warmth
Uh-huh.
to Panevic,
Okay.
and just like pats his hand, but also kind of brushes it off in the process, or
Yeah.
at least is trying to. Especially hearing that we're all being separated, and just says, "I'll see you at home,"
Okay.
and very coldly,
Yeah.
just like gives him the brush off.
Disconnects. Yeah. Okay. The Sardaukar basically load into 2 escort vehicles, and then there is a general Imperial security escort as well. So kind of like motorcycle cops at the front and back.
We're in a motorcade.
Yeah, you're in a motorcade. Yeah.
We don't need to stop at signals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Correct.
So, they are taking you, they load you all up and take you back to the tower. The yacht does not blow up as you're leaving the port.
Yay!
Thanks.
I'd be mad if it did because
Yeah.
that just means that like poor staff.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's just mean.
Right.
Spite, yeah, that's just spiteful.
Yeah. But as you're traveling back, Panevic does whisper to Iser, and all of you can hear this, obviously, but Panevic just kind of whispers, one of my informants notified me that Simon Groos was seen disembarking from a transport. Simon Groos, the Spymaster for House Virg.
Yeah.
Delightful. I think, like, if everybody in the car hears that, I think you actually see Iser, like, truly smile.
Oh.
Like, in the way of, like, ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Toys to play with. Yeah.
Or you know, the Sherlock Holmes, the games afoot.
Yeah.
That kind of pure joy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the motorcade gets you back to the tower. I think Shia does kind of I think she continues speaking in the sign, assuming that only you and Isabel know what she's saying. But she's otherwise, like, she's carrying a full-on conversation with Iffy, with Aunt Iffy, and like as though, like, we're just old friends catching up. But at the same time, she's carrying on a full conversation in sign language with Cassandra, and she says, "I understand you're ready to face the agony."
That's correct. My meeting with your recommended host led me down that path.
I had a feeling it would.
I would like to have it happen sooner rather than later before I lose my nerve.
She says, if there's a chance you'll lose your nerve, you've already lost.
You're right. At your convenience.
Yeah.
Quick side note question, because
Yeah.
machinations happening in my head for other things. How well known was the attempt on Iser's life in the building?
Oh, with that there was a poison trap in the garden. Yeah.
I would have told Isabel. And filtered it through the security.
Yeah.
Well, like, would have gotten down. Like, would there have been gossip enough that would have gotten back to us, or?
I don't know if I've like. I don't know how much you were outside your own rooms in the time between then and now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at that time I was in the infirmary,
Like,
and then
it wasn't a secret. Like, it's not that I'm trying to hide that information. It was more of a
Need to know.
like I didn't specifically come and tell you. Although, to be fair, I probably would have made sure that security came and did a sweep of your rooms.
Yeah.
Not myself, because I needed to sleep.
Yeah.
sure.
I think there's a pretty good chance you know something happened. You may not know the details, but you probably know that a security agent was killed, and that all of your rooms were searched for traps.
We don't know how they were killed, though. Just they were killed.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
One can assume search for traps, dead
Right,
guard.
but there's like poison versus knife versus.
Oh yeah. I don't think you got that level of detail.
Okay.
But I think you can know that you could put together. You got searched for traps. A security guard died, probably from a trap, and that's why all your rooms got searched for.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I'd even venture to guess that we know that there was a face dancer that was wearing my clothes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's true.
They aren't sold in the showroom.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was mainly what she then messages to both aunts at this point. I do have one thing to take care of before undergoing the agony. I am in need of a single dose of poison.
Isabel signs that that's easy enough to arrange. Who's it for?
Just tidying up loose ends.
I am going to have you make an opposed roll against Anshaya.
No, not the way they're rolling today.
I cannot save you. You were a whole car away from me.
I know.
Yeah. And I'm going to spend a point of threat to give her an extra.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I got the complication for Helenus, too.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out where to pull that in.
I don't think Char will work here,
No, it will
Okay.
not.
but I am. It's Judy. It's
Okay.
Judy. So it's need a 15. Yeah.
Damn your dice.
I got 1 success and I got a 20.
We're doing great.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
coming up twins, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she got 4 successes.
Oh.
So,
Don't fuck with the Reverend Mother.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I was talking to Isabel. Or is this Shia?
No, that was Shia.
Oh, okay. I would have told Shia.
Yeah. Oh, you would have told Shia?
I probably would have. I mean, we can roleplay that I didn't. That's fine. But because I thought I was talking to Isabel, who is trained, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't exactly clear.
It's fine. I would have done the same thing either way. Probably.
Yeah.
It just would have been a little more wary.
But yeah, so you wouldn't have told Shia. Or I mean, you wouldn't have told Isabel. But Shia knows that Shia knows that there is a secret that you're specifically. Are you out of?
I'll elaborate. Like,
yeah.
As I see, like she's not fully like, or it's to protect the family.
Okay, so out of character, are you getting this for Panavic possibly? No.
No.
For who?
I don't want to tell you yet.
Secret.
Okay. Well, whoever you
Can I send you a note?
Yes. Yeah.
So afraid of you.
Yeah. Because whoever it is, Aunt Shia knows. Isabel does not. No.
Hold on. I need to remember.
But Aunt Shia's gonna.
Oh, good, it's
Reverend
not me.
Mother Shia is gonna put it together real quick. But,
I just had the same thought.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, good. It's not me.
yeah.
You have to look up the name. It's not me.
Literally in the chat, I typed, "I'm in danger."
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
Or it's a
Yeah.
false flag, and it's both of you.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
I would deserve it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So Shia knows that you do not want Isabel to know who this is planned for.
Mm-hmm.
But at the moment, Shia is backing you and says she signs understood, we'll arrange it. And she says you'll perform the agony this afternoon.
Understood.
Yeah, so
Meanwhile, in the other car.
meanwhile in the other car.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
one
yes.
thing I'd like to ask,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yes.
I would like to ask if Aunt Shia would like to accompany me to interrogate the face.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely would. Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And let's see. So you return.
On the ride over,
Okay. Oh, we want to. Okay.
Helenus, whose head has been on a swivel
Yeah.
this whole time in the most paranoid way possible, he is with his family. If other people, outsiders who didn't know who they were, looked into this card, they would think he's the Swordmaster of this house. He is in the zone. And at some point, to whomever is sitting closest to him, unfortunately for them, he does say, you know, those zealots, almost half of them die before the age of 11 because their training is so vicious.
I think it's your. No, we're gonna say it's Narcissus
Yeah, that sounds
who
right.
answers.
Yeah.
And he goes, You mean the Sardaukar?
Yes.
Half of them?
Yes.
Why do they do it?
Because they want them to believe.
Do you mean that to be baiting your mother?
Yes, a little bit. He's in such a bad mood. It's like everyone's a victim now.
Yeah. The collateral damage of Helenus's mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you catch just the slightest twitch in her mouth as she hears you say that, and she knows that that you're not just talking about the Sardaukar.
Not even a little.
Yeah. And I think she says, and what do the Swordmasters of Genos want you to believe?
I learned that from them. And I learned honor. They have none.
I haven't been able to ask how your trip has gone. Helenus, Pyrrha, are you getting along okay? Are you doing what you came here to do?
We're getting along okay.
Helenus just looks to Pyrrha because I think even in this moment, even though he is so cagey about everything, he looks to Pyrrha, and I think it's very clear on his face that if he says another word, he's going to say something even meaner.
I just look at Helenus and I go, "Oh, we're getting along just fine. It's been treacherous, and as far as what we came here for, it's been a lot harder than any of us thought."
Oh, I see. Well, I hope the symposium was at least enjoyable for you. You were able to make some connections and learn some things.
Now, I don't know how much Narcissus knows,
No, you do not.
so I don't want to, and I say, yes, I made some connections. Some of whom might be beneficial, but it's going to take some time to get to know them better.
Mm-hmm. I think I think Narcissus kind of shifts a little bit, and he says, "Are they working on what you told me about?" He asks your mother. And she says, "Yes."
Okay, so now I know he knows.
Mm-hmm. We'll save the details for a more secure discussion. But we are all the inner circle now.
Not if Kaiten can help it. This planet has been full of surprises.
We'll have to look at what those surprises are and deal with them, your father says.
Well, they've certainly dealt with us.
I'm glad to see that you're all safe.
Barely.
You've been in danger for, well, more danger than we expected since you got here. But
Hadn't noticed.
I think your mom actually like reaches over and just like puts a hand on your knee, like gives you a little squeeze on your knee, like sort of a like I'm sorry ish.
Just making sure I'm not contagious.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, she says, well, let's not put too much more worry into that because you'll come home with us. And then she kind of lets that chill the conversation. So, So you arrive back at the tower, now reunited with your family. All one big happy family in the mansion at the top of the tower.
I'm just counting heads. Okay, so
Yeah.
Helenus didn't kill anybody.
No,
Not yet.
not yet. So who wants to do a thing? What are you all going to get up to? You have this evening, and then tomorrow morning will be the funeral procession. So you'll be expected to, you're going to like take the bodies through the streets, basically. Not that there are bodies left, but
Yeah.
this sort of like funeral parade
Yeah.
kind of thing from the tower back to the port, and a big show is being planned. Essentially, there, in addition to pretty much the entire house guard that's on planet, you'll hopefully get the Sardaukar, which Chatterjee actually tells you like that's reserved too for while you're in the city. This squad will be available to protect the Count and Countess. Yeah. So
I also like the fact that at this point of the history of the Imperium, they are the pinnacle of the worst,
yes,
right?
Mhm.
Like,
yeah,
That's why it's making Helenus' skin crawl.
yeah.
yeah. They're awful.
Yeah. They're frightening.
Yeah.
They are religiously sworn to the Emperor.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so who has things you want to get done while the family is here?
You can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a bunch of things, actually.
Okay, all right.
Some of them are very simple interactions, so we can burn through some quickly.
Okay.
I think I honestly would go to Helenus and apologize for not giving you more warning about the Sardaukar.
Mm.
But I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was going to get
Yeah.
out of my favor before it happened. But I understand the history of your order and all of that. So I would go and make a I apologize I didn't have time to brief you, but from an appearance perspective, having the Emperor's personal guard assist our family sends a statement to the rest of the houses that may decide that we are an easier target than they thought.
Strange that we all revere these honorless monsters. But I understand.
Reverence and fear can be very similar.
And they will be with us for how long?
Until your mother and father depart.
Can't wait.
Okay.
Yep.
Are we leaving with mother and father?
Yes. Yeah. That's what she made clear to you in the car. Was
Okay.
that when you go back to Lydolia, you four are coming back with them. So, or at least that's the plan.
Fascinating
So,
plan.
Yeah. And she does, like, once you're back and you're kind of settling in, and you're waiting in the garden while the rooms are swept as well. And she says to you, so you've made contact with Dr. Kwan, and she's willing to work with us?
Well, she needs assurances. She's being held, basically, and threatened by the Tleilaxi. Tleilaxu?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay. She's terrified for her life. So she would absolutely need assurances because they do not want that gel getting out of their possession.
Okay. Do you have a way to contact her then?
I do.
Let's speak with Iser. Let's make arrangements, and let's get her out of here. I think we'll see if we can secretively get her on the yacht to come back with us, so that we can stay close to her and she has our full protection.
Small wrinkle.
Yes.
I don't know how much you know about us being attacked the other night.
I received some information, but not enough.
The one kind of leading the attack had silver eyes.
Had silver eyes. And this is confirmed?
I saw it.
They're whispered about, but they're very rare.
But they're also made by
The Tleilaxu.
Tleilaxu.
It would seem that despite our efforts to be subtle, we have made enemies of the Tleilaxu. I was hoping we could simply buy our way past their enmity, but it doesn't seem that's going to be the case.
Well, what's strange, though, they weren't just... It didn't seem like I was the target, the primary target.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like Cassandra and Helenus were the primary targets. I think I was just a target of opportunity. I showed up there at the wrong time. At least that's how it looked to me. Because they sent people specifically after Helenus and Cassandra.
Give me an understand roll,
Okay.
and and your deductive reasoning absolutely
Yeah.
comes into play here. And yeah, I'm let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a point of threat to make it difficulty 2. Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have a
Yeah, your
lot.
momentum's
So
maxed
much
out
momentum.
now.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'll spend a
so-
momentum.
Okay. All right. So that'll give you an extra D10, extra D10, 20.
I was doing truth. Forgot.
Yeah, I think so.
Understand their
Yeah,
truths.
that makes sense.
One success and 120.
What's wrong with us today?
I don't know.
Nothing's wrong with you. It's great.
You are fired.
Yeah. All right. I'll spend a point. By that other one. By that other
You
complication.
know what? We're making them spend threat.
Right.
Yeah,
Great.
that's right. Exactly.
We're doing,
Yeah.
We're doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, we're doing the Lord's work. We're doing great.
We're doing the Witch Lord.
Eat the threat before the threat is attached to a las gun.
Hey.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you see this flash of calculation come across her face. Not like Mentat calculation, but like she's
just thinking.
kind of a genius in her own right in a lot of ways. And more of a like political business kind of genius. But she you see several things go through her head all at once. And she says, from this point forward, none of you children will leave this tower without a complete and full escort of armed protection.
Oh, and something I forgot to tell you. I was reading of how those things are created,
Mm-hmm.
and it takes at least a couple of weeks. We haven't been here that long.
So this thing wasn't created to stop our grand project. This thing was created to kill my heirs. Come along, we have a lot to do. And she just she grabs your hand and she actually she grabs your hand and she takes you over to where Delphina is standing, and then she grabs Delphina and takes and just yanks both of you along, and then she says, Isabel, come with us. And or no, not Isabel. She says, Pan-Evic, come with us.
Oh no.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's fine. I can't see him then. It's better that
He's
way.
your best friend. Okay. Yeah. So I think so. Shia and Isabel lead Cassandra into the infirmary, and you see Dr. Abram there, the Suk family doctor, and she has this she has this look of annoyance on her face, and she says, there's no reason why I shouldn't be on standby just outside the door. I can be here in a moment's notice. And Shia says, that's not the point. Cassandra knows what she's doing. She knows what she's asking for.
I have this, doctor. And if I don't, it'll be too late anyway.
I have an important
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Before you went on this famously perilous journey, did you say anything to Helenus before he went his way and you went yours? As an important note.
Oh, that's probably. Yeah, I think she would have had a what seems like a relatively normal conversation with Helenus, kind of checking in, making sure he was okay, and then not telling him anything specific, but before they part, in a strange show of affection in public, hugged Helenus. and whispered in his ear, "I will see you later."
And like confused, but also comforted. Because again, he's like vibrating out of his own skin with frustration, rage, anxiety, 1,000 emotions. And he just kind of holds her back, takes a nice deep breath. I'll see you soon. Because he took that as a completely different thing. But that's beside the point.
It's a good thing he's pretty.
He's so pretty.
Yeah. So Dr. Abram just gives this like sour, like I just sucked on a lemon face kind of look, you know, and she closes the door behind her as she leaves, leaving you in the infirmary room with Shia and Isabel. And Isabel's just kind of standing there as Shia begins mixing up the solution, and she indicates for you to lay on the bed. She says, "It is important that when you go through this, you must recall all of your training. You will need every ounce of control that you have at your disposal in order to transmute the poison. This poison will kill you. You are already dead. It is up to you to bring yourself back to life. Your road ends here, unless you choose to continue it." Do you have any questions?
How long will it take?
It will take a few moments, minutes even, for us. It could feel like hours, days, or even years to you, depending on what you see and how you address it.
I put my hand on Aunt Isabel's hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, should it come that this is the end of my road, explain it gently to Helenus, or he will not understand.
She says, "He won't understand no matter how gently it's put. But we'll be there for him. Personally, I would rather you tell him what you did after it's done."
That is the road that is set before me, according to her name.
Mother Aquila.
Mother Aquila, yeah.
Yeah.
According to Mother Aquila, this is my path. This is the only path.
Shayla puts like this sort of very firm hand on your wrist, and she says, "Mother Aquila showed you the future? And were you in it?"
I don't think I was. I was orchestrating. I was connecting.
That is being in it. The future is the one we make, child. You must understand that.
I do. I was just hoping my vision may give me more direction as to the part I play going forward. But if my part is the connection, if my part is the junction, let me play it well.
You must not fear.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will permit it to pass over me and through me, And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. And Cassandra kind of looks at the smirk.
Mhm.
Only I will remain.
You saw the future. Hold on to it. You may not be able to see the road that gets you there, but you must have faith it is there. And she just kind of gently lays you back on the bed, and she and just in case we have I know there's some eye issues, but she just holds your eyelids open and puts the drops in your eye, and you feel pain like you've never felt before. I want you to give me a discipline roll.
Use that momentum.
Use
Yep.
all of
Use
it.
all of it. Use as much of it as you can fucking get in.
Because I am going to spend a point of threat to make, so it's a difficulty 3, and I'm making it a difficulty 4 now.
Oh, you monster.
So
We
you're
have,
going to
like,
spend
4 momentum.
3 momentum
Yeah.
to get 2 dice.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
So we are doing discipline, you
Yeah.
said?
Discipline.
Sure, I can communicate with the poison?
Nope. You cannot.
Discipline
But-
and power, baby.
Yeah. And
Oh, yeah, girl.
you have a discipline focus, don't you?
I don't. It's one of the few I don't.
What is the Pranabindu under?
It's a
It's a skill.
skill.
Oh, it's a
Or
skill.
talent. It's
Oh.
talent. When you
What-
attempt a move or discipline test, which relies on your control of your body, you may re-roll a single d20. You can perfectly control your breathing, heart
Yeah.
rate, and your internal organs. So I get to
Okay.
re-roll one of my d20s.
Jeez.
So absolutely happens.
Okay.
Do you want to spend a point of determination?
I don't have another
We're
one.
out.
Oh.
We haven't had any replenish in a very long time.
Oh.
I'm not entirely clear how to do that.
I think it
Yeah.
replenishes automatically each session.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pick
oh.
one.
Yeah, you
And you get
start
a
with
maximum
one
of
each
6.
session.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
haven't been doing that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Explains a lot of
That's
things
good
about what's wrong with
Yeah.
me. But
I don't
Yeah.
think my statement for power applies. She who turns the head points the blade.
No. Is power the drive?
I think power is the drive.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well,
Fate?
I could take one down. Actually, let's do that. I'm going to do my duty because I think that statement does apply.
Mm-hmm.
Acceptance of one's place is the death of freedom.
oh,
Yeah.
oh,
That very much.
that
Yeah.
rocks.
Because your freedom to your freedom is about to die in a lot of ways. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's
Right. So you need
Two
4.
successes
You
already.
got 2 automatic. You just need 2 more. It's
Is
super
that
easy.
it?
Well, you got 4 dice.
That's it.
You got
Yeah.
this.
no, that's one's cocked. Let me roll that one. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, it's 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Oh, nice. Gets you a point of momentum back.
Yes.
Nice. Right. You feel yourself you fight through the pain. You focus on your body, and you recognize the pain, and you begin to isolate it, and feel like you're getting a hold of it. You understand where the poison is and what to do with it. But this is where I'm going to use that banked complication.
Mm-hmm.
And right as you're about to transmute the poison and pull yourself out of this, you find yourself in this blank room what is scariest to you? Absolute light or absolute darkness? Or a gray nothingness?
I think it is absolute darkness is what's scariest. Because in absolute light still creates shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And that creates, you can see things in the light even if you don't want to see them.
Yeah.
In the dark, you see nothing. Shadows aren't even there to help you. Everything is shadow.
Yeah. You find yourself in complete darkness, and you hear shuffling all around you. You hear whispers all around you. None of them can be made out. None of them are distinct. But you recognize that these are all the mothers who came before you. And you start to think about what a comfort that could be when you feel a bony kind of claw grip your shoulders from behind. And this rather old woman, austere, hawk-nosed, severe white haircut, pulled back. She comes up close to your ear and she says, "Welcome, granddaughter. I am looking forward to having you get me out of here."
Oh, what?
And you turn and you see your great-grandmother, Helenus Lykos.
Yes. Oh, the most normal woman in history.
Huh? Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. So, yeah. And we'll come back to that.
Yeah, you're right, but
All right. So where is Iser? What are you working on?
Well, one of the things on my to-do list will wait.
Okay.
she's busy.
She's busy.
They're busy. Yeah.
That's a thing. But I think I would probably go see the Count and Countess
Mm-hmm.
to just give them a full
Yeah.
report.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Everything that I'm aware of, everything that I can
Yeah.
have pieced together so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
First, I would probably check and see if there's been any updates to like the investigation around the yacht explosion.
Yeah. Give me an understand roll.
Sure.
And
Probably duty.
yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to say let's see. Normally, I think this would actually. Let me roll something real quick.
You don't need to. You don't need to roll things.
Rolling's overrated.
I mean, maybe you're rolling with the rest of us today.
Okay. So, all right. So, yeah. So this is actually only going to be one success needed,
Okay.
and I'm going to spend a point of threat to make it 2.
You can do it. You can spend one. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, we still have
Yeah.
3.
Mhm.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah,
I might
you
as
should
well.
do
That's
it.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
You probably have a focus that works for this.
I mean, deductive reasoning.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a handy one. That's come in very
Oh yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good, yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah.
Well, we keep being presented with mysteries.
Also,
Yeah.
you have mentats.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One of us has
Should I do
deductive
truth
reasoning.
or power?
Thanks.
I think truth on this one.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome, Raiders. Thanks.
Oh, that one's cocked. Hang on. So that's 3 successes.
nice.
3 successes. Okay, great. So, and you only needed 2, so you get a point of momentum back.
I'm glad I spent that momentum
Yeah.
because one of them was a 17. That wasn't so good.
Yeah. So, so there has been more information,
Okay.
and a critical component or critical detail that you've gotten here is your investigators have learned that that the explosive that was used could not have been put in place on Lydolia. It was planted here after you arrived.
Oh.
That was damn quick.
Yeah, we literally landed, got off, boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
If possible, I'd like to do a roll just for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Just to see how many of the pieces of this kind of I'm pushing together.
Okay. Yeah.
Because up until tonight, I've been operating under the idea that the Tleilaxu involvement was because we are poaching their scientist.
Uh-huh.
And that the explosion on the yacht was tied back to the Vir or anybody else that's been angry at us and has started to learn things.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, as a player,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that it is all one
They go together.
connected
They
thing.
go together. Sorry,
Yeah.
only the idiot in the party knows. All these pieces. I'm so sorry.
No, but like I think there's
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
pieces that have kind of come up now that I think
Mm-hmm.
there's a chance that his Mentat brain would start
Yeah. Yeah.
to coalesce things.
Do you have one of the Mentat skills, I think, or
Yeah.
talent? One of the Mentat talents is like you can just buy some information, basically, or
Yeah, it's like a 0 difficulty roll.
yeah. Oh, okay, all right. Yeah.
To recall things.
To recall that, yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay,
yeah.
let's do that. Yeah.
So it's kind of what I was thinking about doing, but just yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy that's like, I know things as a player.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Hmm?
that's not so good. Wait.
oh no.
Oh,
Oh, that
It was a
sounded like
bad
a happy O.
that's a one success.
Okay.
Okay.
This is 0.
All right.
Barely.
Barely. Well,
I got-
barely's all
I got-
you need.
I got right on the number
Yeah.
for one, and one that was
Yeah.
again over.
Yeah. Well, that gets you a point of momentum, which, if you want, you can spin that for additional information as well. But let me give you what.
Okay.
So, so you start to put together that that whatever has been happening here on Kaitane is all connected together. The explosion of the ship, the targeting of Helenus and Cassandra at the nightclub, the Gola, all of that is connected and being done for the same purposes. So, and I think you are able to put together that this isn't just the Tleilaxu doing this, because they wouldn't have really known anything about what you're all doing until you guys approached the scientist.
Right.
So I think you understand enough in character to know that like the Tleilaxu aren't who bombed the yacht, and so all of those other things are connected, and it's probably about something else.
Okay.
So many enemies.
What's that?
So many enemies.
So many. Yes.
We
Yeah.
just make pretty clothes.
Just pretty clothes. Points at the moon.
Yeah.
Well, and even just the pretty clothes are dyed with the blood of our enemies.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So I think you approach their quarters, and Caleb is outside, and he kind of smiles at you as you come up, and kind of stands up, and if you're willing, just gives you an embrace and gives you a hug. Yeah. He says they're in with some of the children, but they should be done soon. I'm glad to see you're here. I'm glad that you're overseeing whatever's happening here on Kaitane.
I'm glad that you weren't on the last yacht.
So am I. Do you know who's doing this? Do you know who's targeting us?
There are a number of possibilities still, but with greater confidence, I think this must tie back to the Virk and the
Mycetti.
I mean, they're scattered
Yeah.
and mostly dead.
Yeah, the
But-
Mycetti are pretty much wiped out, and
Right.
and Virk has just kind of always hated you. But
But
they've never been strong enough to really
their
go after you before, but yeah.
them acting in vengeance for
Yes.
their now gone friends.
Yeah, yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah.
We've had one confirmed attack by them, one unknown attack, and one attack by what could only be described as a very, very elite group of mercenaries.
Mm.
So I'm operating now under the impression that this must be a concerted effort.
And I guess it was foolish of us to hope that they would just die and go away, huh?
I think it may have been ambitious of us to assume that they wouldn't still have friends.
And at that point is when the door opens, and Delphina and Narcissus leave. Pyrrha and Helenus were also in the room.
Helenus is not
Helenus
there,
not.
unless he fails at what he attempted
Yeah.
to do.
No. No, you could have gotten away. Yeah.
He's not there.
Okay. All right.
He's scanned.
Okay. All right. We will come back to you then. Pyrrha, you've just been kind of in the room with your mother and father, with Delphina and Narcissus, and basically they're just kind of coming to the conclusion they think like all of you are in danger, and not just the two of them, but all of the heirs are in danger. Whoever's doing this, probably House Virk, wants all of you dead, and that's probably the plan somehow. So that's kind of what the meeting was about. So yeah. But as you as Delphina and Narcissus leave, damn it. Oh no, it started.
Oh no.
No. As Delphina and Narcissus leave, and you've been dismissed, basically. You see Iser as you're coming out of of your parents' chambers.
Okay.
I will give you, as a player, the choice of, like, if you insist on kind of sticking around, that's okay. Actually, you know what? No, I think Chimera sees Iser just outside, and she says, "Pyrrha, would you stay a minute?"
I'm sure.
Um,
She's like,
yeah.
I don't like this.
And
Well,
she
no,
motions for you to come in too.
I think I would absolutely,
Yeah.
just for my own sense of satisfaction, be like, I would love for your support in the discussion we have to have.
Like, okay.
And like let you proceed back into the room and then turn to Delphina especially and say we'll let you know if there are any developments. If you need to be aware.
Wipe that girl. Get her.
Oh.
Rigid. I love it.
It's,
Inside Pierre is like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There's a flare of anger. But Chimera just kind of like gently puts a hand on her back and edges her outside and closes the door. But she does bring Caleb in. She does let Caleb come in.
Oh, all right.
So it's the two of you, Caleb and Zaid and Chimera. We can talk freely, the five of us. We need to make plans to get Dr. Kwan off of Kaitane immediately. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
So let's begin work on that right away. What else have you learned? What are we facing?
I am not an expert in the leader of the team that attacked the children. You have learned much more than I on that subject, but I have come to the belief with fair amount of certainty, and I think like he nervously goes for like a sip of the juice, right? That the Tleilaxu involvement is more as a hired team. I do not believe that they have picked up on our plan to abscond with their scientist.
So it's not related to the grand project?
Oh, it may still very, very well be, as we've already known that there were infiltrators in the grand project. But I don't believe that the Tleilaxu know that what we seek here is their part in that. I believe that they may have been hired by agents of the Verk or an escaped Myceti working with them to enact vengeance. And this was a good opportunity.
So if it is someone who escaped the Myceti purge, it's likely someone who was here on Kaitane when that happened. Do you have the list available of who was where?
Yes, of course. But we are also certain that the actual explosive that destroyed the yacht was implanted here after we docked. So I'm fairly confident that with our return, to Lydolia that the threat will be lessened.
Then it's all the more important we get Dr. Kwan and our family's remains, and we get back to Lydolia as quickly as possible. I believe now that we've made contact with Dr. Kwan, I don't think there's any reason to keep all of you here. And I would like to get everyone back. We have gone to excessive lengths to monitor security and the integrity of the yacht. I am more confident in that than any other form of travel. And I think it's time to go home.
I have a question.
Mhm.
When a house is gone or severely minimized, what happens to their money?
This is in character,
This is
right?
Pyrrha, yeah.
Yeah. Well, to the victor go the spoils, Pyrrha. We absorbed all of their business interests, all of their public financial interests. Almost everything was turned over to us.
I'm just wondering how they could afford mercenaries. Having that thing couldn't have been cheap.
No, and the Tleilaxu do not work for... they don't work for just anyone.
And they're not going to work on credit.
They might work on promises if the promises were good enough. But this seems like a very useful path of investigation for an enterprising young Mentat. Why don't you find out what happened to the money that we didn't get? And I will say, out of character, you have a lot of data files that you saw last night. So you probably have a lot of that information if you want to.
Okay.
If you want to try pulling it out.
I'm probably going to assume Iser already knows I've accessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to assume he knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally was going to say, like, oh, if we need a list of who was here, I know that Pyrrha knows.
I
Who was here on Titan.
I just smile and I go, yes, I do.
And Chimora's eyebrow shoots way up.
I've trained with him enough to know absolutely that he knows.
Yeah. We're gonna cut away from that brilliant bit of juiciness. And Helenus, what are you doing other than moping in a corner?
Worse. Doing something worse than that, actually.
Oh no.
Helenus draws those kimonos tight,
Mm-hmm.
uses the black outer layer as a cloak, draws a hood,
Mm-hmm.
and aims to slip away from the family tower.
Oh.
It's nice that Mom thinks that she can keep us all under guard and lock
Yeah.
and key. I'm a Swordmaster of Ginas, and I have a singular purpose.
What is that purpose, I wonder?
He wants to go back to the nightclub.
Okay. All right. Let's do a roll about it.
Yeah.
This is going to be a move roll.
Yes, please. I have... hold on, open. I have unobtrusive as a focus to be unobserved.
Yeah. That counts.
Spend momentum to be terrible, everybody.
Please.
I am gonna say like security is extra high.
Yep.
So this is a difficulty 3.
Yeah.
And if this were back home, it'd be a difficulty less because you know it
sure.
better, but you don't know the tower as well.
No.
No.
But that is a natural 1.
Ooh.
And a 9. So we're
Yeah.
set. We're
So
set,
that's-
baby.
So that's 3 successes.
Yeah,
Right?
and this
Yeah.
is justice. This is
Justice.
justice all the way down for him.
Yeah.
So with a move roll, that's a 14 threshold to meet. So
Yeah.
we're set 3.
Okay. All right. I love it. So we so we see you slip out.
He pulls down his
Yeah.
really long, like straight, beautiful raven black hair that goes all the way
Yeah.
down to his waist, and he just wants to look like an unobtrusive part of Kaitain's society
Mhm.
with his like cloak kind of up, but not like fully obscuring his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drawn enough that people can't see his kind of iconic tattoos.
Mhm.
And he's just got long, beautiful black hair, and he's just a tall,
Yeah.
elegant-looking guy.
Yeah.
And he's hidden all of his Lydolian blue that he's wearing
Yeah.
under black.
Yeah. 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 So you find yourself outside of the nightclub. It is currently closed, locked down.
Sure, yeah.
Middle of the day and all that. And you see sort of like the sort of the Dune version of crime scene tape.
Yeah.
It just kind of like it's been like taken away, but there's just like a little piece of it still stuck on the side of the wall. And the doors are all locked, windows are dark.
Sure.
But you're able to get in easily if you want. I'll let that move count for you, like getting in as well.
Also been haunting this nightclub since I was a teenager.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. So so you get inside and it seems to be empty, and you're just kind of standing there in the middle of the dance floor, where you saw him before, and you're walking around. You go over to the table where you were sitting at first while Cassandra was out dancing, and you remember something. You remember that you didn't just see Atak leading the mercenaries. You saw him before on the dance floor, and his eyes were not silver. His eyes were the green, the
No.
natural green.
And I think kind of overlaid, you almost see him wipe away the spice in the air that night
Mm-hmm.
and set aside the drink that he was pretending to drink.
Mm-hmm.
And for a moment, he holds this clearer version of this memory that he dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
He's been seeing Atak everywhere
Yeah.
for over a year. And he looks at this crystal clear memory now. He turns it over in his head. And in his mind, he begins to recite the poem that is on his tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
An oath originally intended for the lord of a house or the emperor. But for him, it has transformed since he got it. It was supposed to be an oath to his father
Mhm.
and to House Lykos and the legacy therein. And instead, it trails all the way down and we see the beautiful grip down his neck. And though the early parts are all about the house and loyalty and honor, the later parts, all I am is given him. May my honor keep him. Duty is a sharp blade I wield for home, heart, and him. His eyes never move off of this specter of Atak. And as he holds this memory, he looks to the door where Atak would have come through. And he wants to start trying to backtrack Atak's steps that night. He wants to find him. It's probably a really stupid mission.
Probably so, which makes it great. All right. Give me an understand roll.
Oh, yikes. Ooh, understand. We're great at understand. It's not our worst trait.
Yeah,
It's our
it's not your
second worst
worst.
trait.
I am going to. Well, I kind of want to make you do faith on this because, and here's why. You're putting faith in your understanding and your knowledge of ATAC.
Oof. Can I argue the fact that my entire justice drive was actually devoted to ATAC the whole time?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It stopped being about House Lykos
Yeah.
before our show.
I've got a banked complication, and I'm going to So, but go ahead and roll. Let's see what happens, and then.
Is it difficulty 1?
No, it's difficulty 2.
Okay. I'm gonna spend my 1 point of determination that I've learned that I have. Thank you.
Yeah.
To automatically turn one of these into a crit. I have no focuses in understand. Head empty. So hippo. Justice and understand. Ooh, that just makes it, baby. That's 3 successes.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay. All right. Get you a point of momentum, and you stand where he was standing when you last saw him before he turned and ran out the door. When you turn around, and then you see in your mind's eye where you called out to him, and you turn and you hear your own voice say, "That's not my name." And then you feel this instinct. You run towards the front doors and you shove them open out onto the street, and you feel a pull taking you down the street.
He starts running. Running the same way that when they were separated because they were training and they were sent to disparate islands on the strange planet of Ginas.
Yeah.
And he would slog through any trial that the
Yeah.
Swordmasters gave him so that he could come back to ATAC.
Yeah.
And the streets of Kaitain are not worse than soft sand or coral or huge expanses of ocean to swim.
Mm-hmm.
He just runs.
And you know where you're going. Cassandra.
Mm-hmm. So,
You can smell that distinctive, like, what is obviously a very high quality perfume, as well as that sort of like old lady skin smell.
mm-hmm.
And you see these like the perfectly manicured nails they're like, you see them, like, they look relaxed on your shoulders, but it's almost like you can feel them digging into your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "I have been waiting a long time for a descendant like you, Cassandra, my perfect, my precious, my unbelievable granddaughter."
I thought you should say vessel.
Me too. I was so afraid she was going to say vessel.
Grandmama, I am thrilled that I am getting to meet you first, so that I may bring you the news. House Mycenae is no more.
She actually relaxes her grip on you. And she comes around and she just like grabs your face in both hands and looks at you. And she says, "It's true. I can sense it in your voice. It's been done. Did you do this for me, Cassandra? Did you bring me this gift?"
I bring you the news as a gift. The actions were done by my mother.
Mora. I should have known. She was an excellent choice. Yeah. She never liked me.
She's never liked anybody.
She liked your father, but no one else. It's true. That I must confess to you, granddaughter, I was hoping that while you came here, you would come here weak, or at least weak enough for me to take control of you.
I would hate to correct you, but surely one of our bloodline would not be so weak to let one overpower them.
You see a relief in her face, almost like this look of, it's a look of satisfaction, actually. And she says, perhaps that is a better legacy after all. And since Chimera has managed to do what I began, and you are the next iteration of our future, then perhaps I don't need to come back.
There is still great work ahead of me, and I look forward to hearing your counsel. The work is done with my city, but the work is not yet done in the Imperium. And I am ready to forge that road for our family. Especially with the women of our past behind me.
And you see this sort of shifting of the shadows, and all of a sudden behind her, in front of you, it looks like there's just hundreds of shadows behind her, but then they start to coalesce and you realize that these are distinct women from your history, from your line, that stretch back millennia.
I would like to point out, and you can let her make any decision, or she can when I said have the women of our past behind me, there is an emphasis on behind me.
You know what? Roll communicate.
Okay.
And I really think this is power.
I would say so. I am definitely asserting dominance.
Yeah.
Cassandra, never.
Communicate and power? Okay.
I am going to say, yeah, this is going to be difficulty 3.
Spend.
Yep, I'm spending. Oh yeah, I'm spending a momentum. Absolutely.
You can spend as much momentum as you need.
Yeah. You'll spend 2? 3, I mean? You
You
still have 1 left, and you can always buy things with threat.
I will spend the other 2 to get another die.
Okay.
Because I can't have the determination. Yeah, to spend now.
All right.
We're absolutely in a situation where if you don't succeed,
Right.
Yeah. You have to succeed.
Who knows what will come out of
That's a
this?
16. And I think we said communicate and power.
Uh-huh.
Communicate is an 8, and power is an 8, so that's 16. So that is 4 successes, baby.
Ooh.
Let's
Get a
go.
point of momentum back.
Hell yeah.
Nice. And she looks you in the eye, and for a brief second, you wonder if she's going to change her mind and take control of your body anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, she places her hands on your shoulders, this time from in front of you, and she turns you around so that she and all of your forebears are now behind you. And she stretches out her palm over your shoulder, and the blackness that you were in lights up with stars.
Reminiscent of the vision that I had.
Yeah. And she says, you know where you need to go, but you don't know the way. I know who knows the way. And she shows you the face of a guild navigator.
Ooh.
His distorted head, his strange little V-shaped mouth, his webbed hands, floating in a tank of spice gas. And she how would she indicate this? She says there is a constellation that they all know of, and they won't tell. Not willingly. But sorry. She says, you must ask them about the river Styx.
By them, they mean the guild navigator.
Mm-hmm.
Is she showing me that constellation?
She doesn't know.
Okay.
No. She is, and you understand the gist of it. She is saying that the constellations of the river Styx is the secret location that the guild knows about, that was the key to where you need to go.
Okay.
If you want to save humanity's progress. And she's telling you you have to get it from a guild navigator.
Okay. Will any guild navigator do?
Yes.
Good.
They will all know. They won't give it up easily. You must be ruthless.
I am a Reverend Mother.
Very nice. Beautiful. And we see on the infirmary table as the blackened veins that have been creeping around your eyes and your face all retreat, and the poison is transformed into just simple blood within you, pure blood, as much a part of you as any blood that was made in your own body. And your eyes pop open. It is done, Reverend Mother Cassandra.
And I remain.
Ah, that's beautiful. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Just need to take a moment. That's good stuff.
8.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that was
Yeah.
really good.
Great final button
Yep.
on that.
Done.
Yeah.
Session over.
Yeah.
No, I've still got things to do, baby.
We got stuff to do. Yeah. So, okay. Let's see. We need to go back to. Yeah. So let's go back to Pyrrha and Iser. So Chimora looks at Pyrrha and says, "You know who was subjected to the Canley on Kaitane, which means you have accessed information that I didn't think you had been authorized to access."
Authorized is such a strong word.
That's my sister.
Yeah. Now we see Pyrrha. Yeah. Oh, Pyrrha's got the Lykos in her too. Yeah. And you could tell, like, so you've always been kind of the good girl, and she's like, this is the kind of shit that I expected from Cassandra.
So you sent her with us. This is
Yeah.
your fault?
Yeah. She's starting
Did she
to
actually say this is the shit I expected out of Cassandra?
Maybe she does. Actually,
I would like to
That's-
know for a
How high
reason
your eyebrows are going?
yeah.
how much extra hair grows.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I don't think she says that out
Okay.
loud, but you can read the subtext of like, I was not expecting this level of sass from Pyrrha, and you probably know Cassandra is about the only one who's ever delivered that kind of sass and has paid prices for it in the past. And yeah.
I probably see the look on her face and I go, it's been a rough couple of days.
I can understand that well enough to allow for a little bit of sass. Tell me, who was on Kaitane when we executed the Mycetti heirs?
I start doing my little.
Yeah.
And
Do you remember the name?
I do.
I don't.
Uh,
Did I write it down?
Cordova, right?
Cordero.
Cordero. Yes.
Cordero Varick. Because I'm normal. I'm normal about this whole situation.
Fix it all.
No.
And she kind of looks at the rest of you, and she says, "Cordero Virk, he wasn't even that important. He was just a loose end, wasn't he?"
Well, when all of the threads have been successfully trimmed, the loose ones are somehow important.
It's always that one snag that you forgot about that gets pulled, rips the whole thing open. If Cordero Virk survived, he could be orchestrating this from here on Kaitane. But I didn't think he was barely more than a kid. He's about the same age as Pyrrha.
Well,
I'm
considering
right here, Mom.
I think I would actually say, considering that Pyrrha is in the process of changing the entire Imperium, we should not discount someone just based on youth.
You're right. I think we need to change our assumptions. I think we need to assume that the Canley's not over, and that there is a Mycetti heir who is alive and plotting against us. And we need to find Cordero Virk, wherever he is, and finish this.
I will go speak to Panevic. I need to know more about the details.
Yes. We have work to do to arrange things for tomorrow, and a few meetings to have tonight. Pyrrha, Iser, make the plans to get Dr. Kwan back to Lydolia, or onto our yacht, and safely in our hands. Don't tell anyone else about these plans and how you're going to accomplish that, except for those you need in order to make it happen.
Of course.
Yes.
That is our top priority, even if it means we lose track of Cordero Virk. We can deal with him later, but if we don't secure Dr. Kwan, the entire project is sunk. Or at least delayed inevitably. And she kind of gives you that indication, like, we're done.
That's all.
That's, yeah.
I think I actually miss it
Oh.
because I immediately started
Oh, yeah.
and I'm in that like fully distracted.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You're already calculating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just sort of, instead of making I'm not like staring, like, but like I've kind of looked to the side and I'm kind of just, like, almost looking angry.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot to bring up, and then like he snapped like
Yeah.
an awkward amount of seconds after the like general dismissal. Probably snap out, and I say, and I've forgotten his name.
Which
Simon Bruce.
Yes,
Bruce? Yeah.
my brain made a very odd connection
Yeah.
to not the right name.
Yeah.
Great.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that he was spotted here on Kaitane now. His arrival just preceded your own.
He must have come on one of the transports in the same Highliner. Well, I take a great comfort in knowing that you are smarter than he is. So, do your job, find him, figure out what he's up to.
Perhaps these two loose threads have tangled themselves together.
Perhaps they have. Helenus.
Yep. Man with a great plan.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
up?
It's a great plan.
Yeah.
And just because it's so fun, it happens to be working.
Yeah.
you're not even really sure why you're making the turns that you're making, but you wind your way down a couple of alleys, through some very sketchy streets.
I have a upsetting
Yeah.
thing that he is as he's running and he's kind of living in this nostalgia of being on Ginas and being so young and in love and genuinely happy.
Yeah.
That he is chasing the specter of Atac through the alleyways. You can see both the sand flying in the forests, but also just Atac running through these streets.
Yeah. And sometimes it gets confusing and you find yourself on a beach and he's there with you, normal and smiling and laughing, in one of those moments that made all of this so incredible from the very beginning. And you think you see him just darting around this corner and then that corner, and you follow your instincts.
Yeah.
And you find yourself in front of this building that is barely held together. Just old and decrepit apartment building. Not very big, just a few stories tall, and in a very rundown, dangerous looking part of town. You're not concerned because you can defend yourself.
Quite scary all my own.
Yeah, exactly. So and so far, like, the other fairly scary denizens of this block are leaving you alone. Are you're being watched for sure. But
and he's got his cloak drawn because basically he's converted that outer layer into a wrapped cloak.
Yeah.
And his hands are loose at his side, which most people, that's a sign of being unimposing. But for him, it's a sign that he could strike it at a moment's notice.
Yeah. Yeah. And you push open the front door and you walk up the stairs. You kind of put your hand on different doors as you go by, and then on the third floor, you put your hand on this door and there's just the slightest creak as it gives just underneath your hand, and you realize it's unlocked and unlatched, and you just push it open. And inside is very, very little. A bed, a sort of a padding of blankets laid out on the floor in the same room as the bed. There is there's food containers. There's not a lot of trash. It's not filthy, but it is very bare. And there's 2 plates and 2 forks and 2 glasses. Why don't you give me an understand roll?
Yeah, great at this. Famously understanding.
Yeah, you're so good at it.
Yeah.
But I'm out of thread, so...
Oh, sure,
yeah.
that's comforting.
So,
We have momentum.
You do.
You do? Yeah.
Thank you. I'm going to call this...
Because I'm gonna say difficulty 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend one of those moments.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's kind of gotten lost, and this is more duty to Atac than seeking justice. It's just kind of following his love out of duty to love.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's understand and duty. Oh yeah. Okay, we're good. That's. You said 2? I got 2.
Nice. Okay. All right. You did it.
Just barely. Yeah. Understand? Not his strong suit.
It's the scent that you catch first as you breathe in, and you're just hit with this sense memory of he's been here. This is where he has been staying.
We just see a flash of Helenus pulling him close and pushing his head into Atac's hair, just breathing him in. And the Gina's night is damp and they are comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's quiet. And that sense memory washes over him.
Yeah.
And that tight wound screw that's been the spring that's been winding him up and winding him up to the point where he wanted to fight Char today. Exhales.
Yes.
He's here somewhere. You can smell him.
Yeah. And it's the memory is just so clear. The sensations are so clear. You know this is the right spot. This is where. You realize that that there is water running in the shower, in the bathroom.
Oh, this is so unwise. In the middle of this sparse room, Helenus, who has still managed to not summon the will to be afraid of this Gola, if it is a Gola, kneels, puts his blade across his lap, keeps his hood drawn, and just kneels and waits for whatever is in this apartment.
Give me a battle roll.
Yeah.
And I would say just stick with duty. You know?
Can I have that last momentum, everybody? Is that cool?
Yeah.
It's a real dumb.
Yeah.
Battle?
Okay. Battle.
Would this be relevant to Longblade or dueling?
It would not.
Okay.
No.
It's fine, because I rolled really well.
Oh, good.
I rolled 3 successes.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
And if I had been able to use either of my focuses, it would be 6 successes.
Yeah. Well, I rolled a 13 and a 16 with a target number of 14, so I got 1
So we get
success.
2 momentum.
So, yeah, 2 momentum.
Nice.
Great.
As you you sense someone who is very, very good at sneaking, very practiced at moving silently and sneaking up on people, is sneaking up behind you. And you, like, the water is still running in the bathroom. It's not whoever was in there. But from the hallway outside, there is a threat right behind you, about to try and
Can I grab
kill
them
you.
and flip them?
Yeah. 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 And you hear this oof as you just yank this person over your shoulder and slam them onto the ground in front of you, very easily twisting their wrist just so like that poison blade clatters out onto the floor. And you you look down at this face of this sort of middle-aged balding man, a little like kind of slight and small, but otherwise like fairly like dressed in very simple clothing, but all black, and Yeah. So, yeah. Go ahead.
Helenus grabs the blade and he chucks it across the room.
Mm-hmm.
You fight without honor, and you step very low.
The first is true. The second usually isn't.
Who are you?
I should be asking who you are, but I believe you have me at the disadvantage. My name is Simon Bruce. And you are? Lord Helenus Lykos, Swordmaster of Ginas, and lapdog middle child of the Lykos family.
A pleasure.
I have no idea what you're doing here. How did you do this? How did you find this place? Why are you here?
Helenus, let's go. Does he remember who Simon Bruce is? I feel like we've.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you know the major player, especially since there was spy stuff done by House Lykos since you brought into the big project. Yeah, you know this name. Yeah.
You are either here at the most convenient or inconvenient time, Spymaster Bruce.
I would say roughly the same of you. But I'm afraid circumstances will decide who it's convenient for and who it's inconvenient for. Give me another battle roll.
You just tell me if this involves my long blade. I'm just ready to go.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm gonna spend one of those momentum that I just earned.
Okay.
Because I don't want to die.
I am going to spend a determination from an NPC.
An NPC.
And-
Good of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
And so get an automatic 1.
You can stop now. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's
I didn't
bad.
do good.
All right, I got 3
This
successes.
is battle and...
I think you're still on duty.
Yeah, I think so too. That's one success.
1 success.
Yeah, it's one.
Well, I got 2.
Yeah.
So you see Simon smirk. It's still like flat on his back on the ground. You see him smirk, and he just like puts up a finger and points, and you realize that that the Atak Gola is right in front of you, with the sword just inside just inside the shield, your shield at your neck.
And I think we actually see, because his arm hasn't changed, his height hasn't changed, his form hasn't changed. No. On Helenus's neck, right where the blade is sitting just inside the shield, he already has a scar fitting the exact angle of this particular trap.
Yeah.
He just raises his neck. There you are.
And that is where we will end tonight.
Of course we will.
Yeah. Hey, you set a trap just for me, thanks. I'll walk right into it. I will just walk right into it.
It's so good.
Just,
I like, honestly, like running this game is so easy. I'm
easily directed. I go,
yeah,
that's for me.
just like, here's a bunch of terrible things that could happen to you. You're all like, give me,
terrible
give me.
Yeah, let's run straight for the agony.
Love the terrible things. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got my thing. Oh my God, where is it? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Kind of loses the drama if I have to like
You're doing
search for it. We faced it and did not resist. The storm passed through us and around us. It's gone, but we remain. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for session 9 of Apostates of Dune here on Happy Jack's RPG Network. I'd like to thank our chat mods for their work keeping us safe in the chat. We had a lot of raiders come in tonight, which is awesome. And we love that we can do this live and that we have these mods who make sure our chats are a safe place for you to enjoy and participate as you will. The internet is a dark and dangerous place, and it's our chat mods who help keep us safe here. So thank you. Thanks to our amazing Patreons who keep us ad-free and independent. It's because of you that we can play games we enjoy without worrying about publishing companies or system popularity. You can join their heroic ranks at happyjacks.org/Patreon. Any amount of the Patreon level donations gets you access to all of the same things. So we don't have tiers here, but we know not everybody can contribute oodles of money. If you can, awesome. We need help keeping the lights on, getting the equipment, and paying Kimmy's electric bill. But if even if you can just pitch in a little bit, that's really helpful. It all stays towards the network and goes into I'm doing it, and goes into supporting the network and into improving our studio primarily. So and one of the perks you can get as a Patreon is you get access for this show's compendium, which is a detailed document that I'm keeping with notes about all of our NPCs, face casting, information, basically wiki-like information about the world that we've created since our session 0. And as well as some like background notes, some like behind the scenes meta notes about our session 0 and what we did, and also synopses of previous episodes, which I usually write within the next week. So if you're a Patreon of Happy Jacks, you get access to that document.
Nope.
I know, I can't do it. I'm so tired. Okay. So let's reintroduce ourselves. Let's start with Michelle.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and you can find me on the socials at Michulu. That's Michulhu. You can also find me on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform on Portents of Fear. It is a fiction horror podcast, and it's loads of fun, so check us out.
Yeah.
No, it's going my way. Hi, everybody. I'm CADave. You, if you're here watching this, chances are you've seen me here doing other things before. But today, the big thing I want to be super happy and grateful for is the mission and the crew Artemis 2. They completed their flyby of the moon today.
Hell yeah.
Which is fantastic because it's the closest we've been to the moon in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that. Because I'm a space nerd. I wore my Apollo blueprint shirt for tonight instead of my Lykos blue shirt.
Yeah.
Because it's awesome.
Yeah.
Space travel's cool.
It is. It's very cool.
And it's kind of nice to have something happening that we can all go, hey,
Sweet.
look, there's competent people doing competent things.
And
Yeah.
they took a die. They took a D20 into space.
Yes.
It's so cool. It was such
did
a
they
pretty
really?
D20.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool.
Nice.
And I was super touched that apparently NASA got Jim Lovell to record a message for them.
Oh, cool.
So he has since passed.
Yeah.
But, before he died, he recorded a message for them because they played it for them just before they crossed the line past how far Apollo 13.
Oh.
And then they cried the entire ship.
Oh,
yeah.
my God. Yeah.
And then they ended up naming a crater on the moon after
Yeah.
the commander's deceased wife.
Yeah.
It was a super emotional day,
Oh,
but it was super awesome.
Yeah.
So they're on their way back now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Godspeed.
Yeah. It's been very cool to see. So, yeah. Little ray of hope. So, yeah. Fine.
Hey everybody, I am Joey. You can find me on all the socials at Feywild85, FEYWILDE85. If you're in the Southern California area, we are going into week 2 of the Southern California Renaissance Pleasure Fair in Irwindale at the Santa Fe Dam. I will not be there this weekend, so you will miss me if you come this weekend, but you should go anyway and go again when I'm there so you can also say hi to me then. We are on the Rogues Reef stage because we are naughty, naughty people who sing awful songs about terrible things. But yeah, come out and say hi. There's a lot of former and current Happy Jacks hosts that are going to be there, and we'd love to see you.
Yeah, keep an eye on the Discord too, because we'll probably do a Happy Jacks meetup at the fair. We usually do every year, so we'll have announcements about that.
All right.
Yeah. Kai?
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. I'm Kai. You can find me everywhere as Estella of Imladris. I'm a TTRPG performer, game designer, cultural consultant, wearer of 1,000 hats. I'm also an independent Twitch streamer. And that's the next thing that I'm doing on the internet. On Wednesday, I'll be on my channel, Estella of Imladris, here on Twitch, where I'll be playing more Hollow Knight. I started Hollow Knight. It's a good time. I'm grinding my way through Hollow Knight. And then my usual show on Saturday, Transplanar RPGs, The Chaos Protocol, is taking a break this weekend. We are going to be hosting a community night over on our Discord server on Saturday in lieu of a stream because our lovely producer is still recovering from a very, very horrible break in their arm. So instead, we're going to hang out and watch a movie over on our Discord this Saturday. You can find out about that if you go over to Transplanar on all of our socials or join our Discord server. And then on Mondays before this show, I always do a show called Seems Right, my show about costuming and storytelling. Today, I went on a 2-hour-long exposition about nonlinear storytelling, why you should do it, and why time travel is the most boring option of the ones that I can think of. And it goes haywire from there. But I always talk about some kind of thing to do with costume history, TTRPGs, storytelling of various formats. I've taken apart different costume designs from different projects and shows and things like that. So come hang out with me on Twitch on Mondays where I do a lot of that. And then aside of that, you can find me on May 1st to the 3rd in Las Vegas at MagicCon, where I will be slinging spells, maybe doing some other stuff. Just check out my socials for more information on that. That's plenty for me.
Okay. And I have been Adam, and I GM for the game, and you can find me on the socials at Hoobuk, Hoobuk. Mostly it's Instagram, where I'm posting pictures of my cats, my art, and railing against the Imperium. So if you like being radicalized against fascism, come hang out with me, and also pretty pictures of cats. And so you can also buy my art on my Redbubble store, which is redbubble.com/people/Hoobuk. And I have a new item, piece up there, which is one of the landscape paintings I did while I was in Tahiti the last couple of weeks, which you can now buy and get put on stuff, including just like prints for your walls. And then I get money as an independent artist, which is really cool. But yeah, so you can check that out. In addition to this, I'm also here on Sunday nights playing in the Astral Circus. My character is literally now a 15-foot tall Greek statue made of marble, and it's glorious. But we're fighting archdevils. But we're about to wrap that up. We're not on this next week because I'm out of town again. But then after that, we'll be wrapping up Astral Circus soon. And then who knows what's going to happen on Happy Jacks next. You'll just have to come back here and find out. So join us next Monday.
Oh my God, I forgot one more thing. Speaking of
yes.
Happy Jacks and Happy Jacks people,
Yeah.
yesterday I got we finally released the episode. I got to have the treat of being on Artem, another person from Happy Jacks podcast, Scary Movie and a Sandwich.
Oh, nice.
Where we went very deep into the 2016 movie, the multinational production, The Handmaiden. So if you want to know way too much about colonized Korea from Japanese imperial rule, come and hang out with us and watch us eat delicious decadent cookie sandwiches.
Cool. Nice. Oh man, Artem and cookies and history lessons from you. Sign me up.
It's a good time. We had a lot of fun for the weirdest movie I think I've ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah, nice. And then join us next time. probably next week, next Monday. Mondays, we play our next session of the Apostates of Dune. And if you want to catch up on past episodes, go to happyjacks.org/apostates of Dune. And if you want to find all of the other APs here on the Happy Jacks channel, visit happyjacks.org. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.